Eventually, by surrendering every state to God, you enter a space beyond all previous spaces. As each state comes on, be willing to experience an even greater dimension. There is a state beyond all the prior states, a state of pure austerity. I've spoken of it as the high pass, and detail it here, because readers of this book will confront these states. When you have surrendered everything to God through meditation and contemplation, and let go of all attachments and aversions, you reach a very high pass where there is no one. In the high pass, you've let go of the attachment to the details of life, money and power, prestige and excitement and frills. There is nothing left except your own life. You've let go of everything in this world that this world cherishes, surrendered it all to God. This is not the biblical God. This is Source Creator Consciousness, who dwells within every single living being, every human, every particle, every atom, every neutron, every tree, plant, rock, mountain, all forms of water in the universe. Now, what do you have left to surrender to God? Your very life. In that moment, you realize, I have nothing left. I surrender my life to thee, O God. And then, of course, comes the death of the ego. And, the ego always wants to be right. It's always mine, this is mine, this is me, I'm better than you, all that nonsense. The ego always wants to be right. The ego always wants to be better than everyone else. Well, no, it's not. That's not you that talk. That's your ego talking, and you need to learn to silence it, to evolve past it, to ignore its nagging voice in the back of your head. So basically, everything you believed you were throughout your lifetimes, all the way back to eternity, needs to be surrendered through the evolution of consciousness, which you believe to be the very core of your existence. You're now asked to surrender, and then the fear of non-existence comes up again, which of course is not true, because we all exist. We're all part of the same divine consciousness. Then comes the knowingness that it is safe to lay down your life to God, because you will have the inner knowingness. All fear is illusion. Walk straight ahead no matter what. That was the knowingness that came from many lifetimes ago. That knowingness has to come through with an absolute certainty from having heard it from that which has walked through the past. This is why I am telling you this right now. All fear is illusion. You lay down your life and surrender it to God. Then the splendor of divinity shines forth as all that exists now or forevermore. That is the final doorway to the unknowingness and allness of divinity. You thereby have owned your own divinity. You have no control over your life from that point on. You serve God by serving your fellow living beings and serving all life. By loving and serving all living beings, you serve God, and they are no different from God, for God is within everything. And that's what I keep saying. God, every single person, every single animal, every single tree, plant, rock, all forms of water, our earth, our sun, all the planets, all the stars and galaxies in the universe, all come from the same Source Creator Consciousness. That is why there is no inferiority or superiority. That is primitive, outdated thinking. It's foolish. No one, is better or lesser than anyone else. We're all divinely equal, no matter what species we are, no matter what life form we are, no matter what being we are, what consciousness we are. We all come from the same Source Creator. And the best way to do that, the best way to live life, is to serve God by serving, loving, being kind, being compassionate, and being respectful to all living beings around you. To your neighbours, your friends, your family, even your own worst enemies, to yourself, to all living beings to the earth. Always be kind. Thank you.